Good Sunday morning. It's Patrick the Okie Shaver. It is Sunday, July 14th. Tomorrow's my brother-in-law's birthday, I just realized, so I ought to look at getting him something. Today's shave is going to be a little bit different. I got sent this razor, and I didn't want to like it. I didn't want to use it just on general principle. But it's from BW Macho. It's a plastic razor, and it uses a half DE, and it's called the Challenger. I can't remember where he said he got it. I read it and out of my head. I want to say it's probably from India or somewhere like that. I don't know that for sure, but I've used it the last couple days, and it shaved really good for me. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I didn't want it to, but it really did. But anyways, that's the razor we're going to use. It's got a half Nacet in it, Gillette Nacet. This will be the first time on this half of the razor. The brush we're going to use is a refurbished vintage Eveready. Timothy Abernathy refurbished this one for me and set the knot and all that stuff. But it's a black over sparkly green handle Eveready. 200, I think, is what it says here. I can't read it. It's kind of faded. The set we're going to be using today is from Otter, and it's called RAWR. The cute story behind this the owner of RAWR of Noble Otter said when his older boys, when he come home, they'd try to scare him and jump out and RAWR. I thought that was kind of a neat story, and it's really nice scent. The scent notes are bergamot, and this has been out for a while. I wanted to look this up myself. But bergamot, sweet orange, neroli, dandelions, atlas cedarwood, vanilla, and musk. Very nice scent, in my opinion. I've used it quite a bit since I got it. Big Frank Coleman mug I found here a couple months ago, probably. Anyways, I will start up on the shave. Hope everybody's been doing okay and staying as cool as possible. It's sure hot here. I was bridge inspecting this last week out in Cherokee County, Oklahoma. Really rocky over there. A lot of the river banks are just full of chert rock. A lot of the structures that we look at are socketed into bedrock, and it sure makes you wonder how in the world those older structures with, to me, limited resources, how they got them right in there to the bedrock. And a lot of those things are going to be there from now on, and they'll have trouble when they do tear them out. So that's going to work right there pretty good. I've used a few shavers that used half DEs, and I would say I was not a fan. And this one, for whatever reason, hits the sweet spot for me. I don't know. But it certainly does. And I thought this thing is going to be horrible. It's not going to be nearly efficient enough. And I couldn't have been more wrong. And who knows, I may have a horrible shave with it today just because I've been talking about it. But hopefully not. Add a little water. I do have another set to give away. If you watched the giveaway the little short video I did Friday night. You know that Ready Land won, and he's already got in contact with me, and I'll be getting that set out to him sometime this week. It seems like when you got something to ship, I never get it by a post office as soon as I should. I've never used a Noble Otter that I did not care for. All the soaps and splashes that I've had, and I've had quite a few of them, and got rid of them for reasons unbeknownst to me. I don't know. Just not having enough sense to keep them, I guess. But they had one called Jungle Warrior that they partnered with, was it Australian Private Reserve? And that thing was awesome, and I got rid of it. But here we go with the Challenger. I guess what I mean is you can't go wrong with a Noble Otter as far as soap base. And this is no exception in most of the scents that I really, really liked. This is not an exception. It smells really, really nice. I had a helper quit me this last week. I made him mad, and he just walked out. I don't get that, really. I guess what I said he didn't want brought up, which was check it again because you forget things. And that was enough to make him quit, along with a couple other things that maybe I shouldn't have said, but if I have to remind you and remind you and remind you, and then you don't want to check something else that I've asked you to check, I'm going to call you out on it. It's just silly to me. And I would like to say it's this generation, but it's really not. Yeah, it really kind of is. I don't know. I hated that he just walked out and quit. But everything I told him was pretty much the truth. I just spent the morning helping him fix things that he'd either gotten wrong or forgot finding them or whatever, and then I asked him to do something he probably should have already done. He's new, that's okay. He said he shouldn't have to check it twice, and I said we just spent all morning checking things that you should have done right the first time. And now you say you don't need to check it. Well, I don't. I said, but you make mistakes. You forget things, and we all do. That's the point I was trying to make to him. And he walks out, gets in his car, leaves. Texts my boss, quits, and tells him I'll know why. Oh, that's the craziest thing. And I felt guilty about it for about 8 seconds. And this is a 25-year-old person. I don't know. But change the subject back to shaving. This razor, as much as I want to make fun of it and not like it, the angle is very easy to find. Intuitive, I guess, is the correct word, or one of the words you could use. It just falls in there and you're cutting whiskers. Nothing difficult at all. Holds the razor blade just right. And I know BW said he had picked up several of them. I would imagine they're pretty cheap. I don't know. But, you know, if you're a traveling guy and you don't mind taking something like this, traveling maybe on the airplane would be the better thing to do. Take something like this. I don't know. I don't fly often or anything. But something like this would definitely give you a good, nice, good shave, whatever you want to say. A good shave. Before we do the third pass, let's talk about the giveaway for this week. It's a set that got sent to me by a buddy of mine a couple of years ago. And it's one that I don't reach for it. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. The scent to me is nice enough. It's just something I don't reach for so much. I don't really know why. But it's Talon Steel Rainforest is what it's called. The scent notes are oak moss, vetiver, patchouli, silver fir, frankincense, cedar, bergamot, rhododendron, and wild orange. There they are if you want to pause it and look at it. See if it's something you're interested in. But just T and S in the comments, I guess. And I know that you're interested in the drawing for it. It's a nice scent. It works really well. I've used it a few times over the last couple of years or however long I've had it, and it works just fine. It smells really nice. It's just something I don't reach for. Not in my wheelhouse, maybe you would say. I don't know. As far as scent notes go, it doesn't stink. It's different. Nothing wrong with being different either. I've been that way all my life. But yeah, T and S in the comments if you're interested in having that. Let's go ahead and get this third pass done so I can get around and get to church. My wife had her first outing yesterday, other than she went to the doctor once before after she's had her knee surgery. And it went okay. It's just hard for her to sit for any amount of time, and we went and ate we're finally opening a Olive Garden here in Muskogee, and like I said, I live out in the county, but we're not far from town. 10 minutes or so probably. And a friend of my daughter's, that she calls my dad Pawpaw, so she's pretty close to us. My wife actually taught her son not last year, but the year before. She's been in the restaurant business with her mom, and the money just wasn't there for her, and she went to work at this Olive Garden that's coming in as a server, and she'll make a lot of money doing it because she's service oriented herself. But she invited us and gave us a time to be there and a reservation, and we went there and ate yesterday. Of course, it's new and nice and all that stuff. And my wife had a hard time sitting in the car and then sitting in the booth. I'll go into, here at home, I'll go into the kitchen or the bedroom to get something to come back, and she's changed spots because she's got to move pretty often. That's what it was yesterday for her. But I thought that yesterday when we went to that thing, I thought that we got free drinks and one free appetizer, and then we would pay for our entree. We tried to pay the little girl at who waited on us, and she said, no, everything is free today. I had no idea. So it's a pretty nice thing. And I mean, for the girl who gave us the reservation, I'd paid for the whole thing. I always viewed her as like a daughter, somewhat. Very, very independent daughter, but nonetheless. All right, make fun if you want to, but this thing gives me a good shave. I don't know if I used another razor blade, if it would do as well or not. Probably would. I don't know. But the thing gives me, I mean, excellent shave. Of course, I shaved yesterday, and it's hard to look very close at, you know, a day's shave, but it done really well, I think, as far as I can tell and as far as I know on my face, because I was there. I think it done a really good job. Maybe a little on the mild side, but I mean, pretty nice shaver, BW. I do appreciate it. And like I said, I didn't want to like it. I just kind of did. I got to be truthful with myself. And this cap is broke on this thing, and it splashes about everywhere. I need to decant it, but the darn bottle is so cute, I kind of hate to. Just a very nice scent on this RAWR. All right, let me recap, and I'll get off here and get around. I probably got to iron the shirt for church and all that stuff. So today we used Otter RAWR. Not a new set, new to me, but very nice scent, and of course it's plenty good on performance. The vintage refurbished Ever Ready 200. I love this brush. I don't use it a lot. The knot is a lather hog, so I tend to go with something else for the most part. Lots of my shaves daily are just grab something and go, you know. And the shaver for today is the Challenger. And there's what the handle looks like. And I can't remember, Global Shave Company, maybe, something like that is where he said he got it at. But a darn good shaver, and something you could take with you to travel if you were so inclined. Don't forget about the giveaway, and what I told you to put in the comments if you're interested. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good rest of the week, and I'll get back with y'all Friday on if anybody enters. Maybe nobody will enter, I don't know, but we'll see, and I'll let you know who won, and I'll get off here and let y'all go. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Have a good and safe week coming up. Try and stay cool. It's going to be hot here, of course. It's Oklahoma in the summertime. And Lord willing, we'll see y'all next week sometime. Thank you much, and be careful, safe, stay healthy. See y'all then. All right, bye.